Arman Tsarukyan, Mauricio Ruffy. The fight is booked for UFC 331 in Los Angeles. Hate to break it to you, but this is not going to go well for Ruffy. I'm not a betting guy. I don't do the betting. I also don't really... I just like enjoying the expression of the best fighting each other. I don't think it's a good matchup for Mauricio Ruffy. Do I hope he wins? Yeah, he's got an incredible story. In fact, I really appreciated a lot of the stuff he said on Ariel's show.
Skeptically at first, but then I said, I give my glory, my life to God and to Jesus, and I really surrender myself to him, and I'll just take these blessings. And that's why every time I step into that octagon, I always talk about Jesus and how my life has changed, and look at all the things that happened since.
Wow.
He said on post-fight interviews on the White House card, he's on White House grounds declaring John 3:16 in a language that he is not even native to.
I have a message. In John chapter 3 verse 16 say, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Jesus changed my life. Jesus saved my life. Jesus want to save your life too. Give your life to Jesus. Thank you so much.
He learned and memorized John 3:16 in English to proclaim the gospel. I think that's an incredible story. It's people like him that get me really excited and really fired up. Obviously, I like the sport for what it is. I've always, sparring, learning karate. There's nothing like getting in a cage or something. There's nothing like sparring. There truly is nothing like it. So obviously I appreciate the sport, but when you have someone with an incredible story, a guy who was really struggling, I think he was going to get a divorce. I think there's a lot of, depression. There's a lot of stuff going on in his life. And he's talked about how God came into his life and just changed him. And now he's this, exciting superstar. I'm worried for the reasons that Arman is, in my lens, I wouldn't say he's on par with Islam Makhachev, but he is really up there. His grappling, his technique. I remember watching him. He dove in, was it against the Hooker fight? And he was in a pretty dangerous position, and he snaked himself out and twisted out of what should have been a submission. So the guy has real talent. I mean, he lost his last RAF match, but against the guy that was a whole weight class above him normally. So Arman is a very dominant fighter, and I'm worried Ruffy finds those angles, but he seems to struggle a lot of time with closing out the deal and being consistent. At least that's how I see it. And maybe that's a personal, flame me, whatever, I don't care. But that's how I see the fighter. I think he's got incredible potential, and he's just got to find a way to consistently lock it in. When you have a guy like Arman that's just going to take you down most likely and submit you, it's not as a surefire thing as Islam, but not favorable for my guy Ruffy. Maybe he gets the win. Maybe he finds the chin just like Sean did when he fought Aljamain Sterling. It's like, oh boy, we all know how this is going to go. Then sure enough, that's what makes this sport great. That's what makes these stories great. He had an incredible moment at the White House lawn. Maybe he could pull off another incredible moment. And if he does, it's a big if. Man, what a story that would be. I think Arman has deserved a title shot for a very long time. I guess he really pissed off Dana with the whole, headbutting a guy at the press conference or the face-off, because, dude, the guy should be fighting for the belt. Obviously, Justin is probably not stoked about that idea. He's probably not like, yeah, let's fight. Let me at Arman. I think Justin is at a place where he's going to choose a fight that is exciting and that's more up his alley stylistically. I don't think he wants to go against a guy who's going to wrestle him and shut him down. I mean, he's had success. He's had a lot of success in his career. So I never count Gaethje out. Hey, man, the last time we counted Gaethje out, he took out Ilya. That was a big moment. So both of these guys have big moments behind them. What's going to happen? Don't come here being all loud if one guy loses, one guy wins. They're both incredible fighters, but I don't see this being in Arman, in Ruffy's favor. Guys, subscribe here for MMA. I've got documentaries over on my documentary channel, Only Productions. Appreciate you. Go outside, touch grass, train hard so you can kick butt.